Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Robinson up the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Won't get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now Daniels off the play action. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, caught by Sinnott. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Daniels is going to throw again. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed left side to Samuel. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
A loss of a yard.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go.
Daniels to throw on 4th. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. It's taken in by Sinnott. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Throw complete to Sinnott. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Ready.
Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
Ready.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Oh, no!
keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
They can throw. First play with Mayfield. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Commanders will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Ready, ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Commanders 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Mayfield now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Mayfield will throw for it. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38. First down. Here's Baker. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Baker throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again is Baker. Bails out of the pocket quick. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a small gain up to the 38. Called down by Christian Izien.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
On now is Matt Gay to try this Commanders field goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Play action now with Daniels. Headed out right. Daniels hit and he lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action.
Matt Gay to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Bucky Irving now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Still first down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Baker now from the gun. Buying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss on the play. It's second down.
Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. From the gun, Mayfield. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. This is hauled in by on the right side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Continuing to move past the 45. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Hits his running back. Down the sideline inside the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10, 27-yard line.
Once more, it's Mayfield. This one finds Irving. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Pound to 60. Pound to 60.
Play fake here. Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Play action now. Daniels. Low left side is caught by Sinnott. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now Daniels off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Let's go now.
Back to throw it. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. 1st and 10 from the 43. Daniels from the pistol. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And they get this down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds his back. It's Robinson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air again. Daniels vacates quickly left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders going for the win here.
On the ready.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here he is to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. He'll have the football up near their 30-yard line after that interception and return. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certain.
There he goes, right sideline. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Here's a design run. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
What's up?
It's a designed run for it. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. What are you guys doing?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical to be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the Commanders' 19-yard.
McCarthy off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Brings up second and 10.
Now McCarthy. And he comes back with one complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
10 yards.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones from a yard out. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there. They'll go for 2. McCarthy going to look to throw for it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tap this and run. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And a Washington.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So he'll be stopped here.
That's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. That's caught by Senate. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. On play action, McCarthy. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And that'll bring him back within a point. So not the strongest of kicks we've seen him make, but he gets a favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
Yeah, that was one of those where he needed the 6-iron, but he pulled out the 9-iron. That one was run out of gas quickly, but he does manage to pop it over the bar.
The Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
11 on the play. And the Vikings first
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So a tight one. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Fighting his way through contact. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. 24 yards for Brian Robinson Jr. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Vikings 6. Gay to kick off for
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got, well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
And they go play action. Daniels. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Ready.
Robinson up the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's third and goal after the sack.
Brings up third and goal.
To the air goes Daniels. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. To the air with McCarthy. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Throwing is McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Vikings.
On play action, now McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Throwing again, McCarthy. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, who watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Let's go now.
Here's McCarthy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. This is caught. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here we go, 1st and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson taking it in. And the Vikings strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Important extra point up and through. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now Washington down by 1. A minute 54 on the clock. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 2.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And inside give to Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to get the lead up to 4. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-point game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. And the Vikings are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
Tampa, Florida, and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both drive on offense and move the ball downfield.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
It's 2nd down.
Now McCarthy. His throw incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it, here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards on the ground. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Go.
to throw now on first down. Addison holds it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
The RPO will keep it himself. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, just like last play.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And again, it's Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. A quick pass here to Godwin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 14 yards that time for number 14. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Mayfield. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
At the Vikings 2-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He lets one go deep for Addison. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings
Throwing is McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This 2nd and 4. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That's down the field for Jefferson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they've been kicked off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Here's Mayfield. The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-0. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They're going for Jefferson downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So, you sure you're ready for the 3rd quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter.
27-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 27. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. They go play action. Mayfield. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
34-yard line.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Mayfield. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mayfield down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Play fake. Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down. A gain of 15.
Now McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
At the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really wanted.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy going for it all. It's caught in the end end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, 27 yards. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
That's caught. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. 2nd down and 8. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Mayfield off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
180. Run. What's that?
Throwing. Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Complete to Jalen McMillan. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
20.
Over the middle to Evans. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bucs have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So,
one man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos of their players.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double-dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got work on taking care of the football.
and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And able to get this out to the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Ready, break. Come on, come on.
Right to the air is Daniels. He'll get this complete to Sinnott, the tight end. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. To the air goes Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Washington first down.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On first and 10, it's Robinson to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5.
Ready,
Daniels looking to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Down the sideline he goes. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense was moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end this series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
First down, Washington.
77 Wolves.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Here's Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Play action, now it's Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Terry McLaurin. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. Now Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on.
Samuel going to go in motion right. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Daniels. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw is Daniels. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Brian Robinson finished things off with a touchdown grab. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Hey, alert 33. Regular. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
180! Real.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him that forced that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. So giving 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
Complete to Chris Godwin. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This is 2nd and 8.
Regular. 180. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
20. What's up?
Final play of the half, Mayfield airing this one out for Evans. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mayfield down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. To throw, Mayfield. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's a completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly,
and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Off the play fake. Daniels under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Vita Vea able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 11. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's Samuel, caught left side. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. And down he goes, a Buccaneers sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And some room to work. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 71 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Gay is on for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's caught inside the 10. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it. But the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
180.
Now Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover-free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean, partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
inside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind we're in for a terrific game. A dream scenario to start it off for one side of the ball, a nightmare for the other to get this game started.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
Harrison Smith.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up second.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely looking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
To the air goes Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Okay.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here's Daniels. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Vikings nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Vikings.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and picks up the 1st down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Throwing is McCarthy. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They only get 5 out of that quick slam, but that's good enough for a first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
At the Commanders' 21-yard line.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Commanders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing now is Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First down.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
First down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. That's caught left side by Sinnott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
16 yards.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Commanders.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Deebo Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Vikings nothing. Matt Gay to
following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
To the air with McCarthy. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll drop this one off to Apple. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Ready?
They go play action. Daniels. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Vikings nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
To throw is Daniels. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Now Daniels. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it is 28-0.
28. Vikings nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. A final shot before break. McCarthy. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So a happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Now McCarthy. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, These incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
To the air again, McCarthy. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson, 32 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Vikings.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Robinson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for him. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And now off to the races down the right side. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. In motion right, Debo. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he stopped immediately there. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
The Commanders' 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Robinson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
And out now come the Vikings.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Vikings 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to let it fly.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to let it go again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
And all the way down to the 29. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total. But they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the
Mike
Vikings.
Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot and they're able to connect.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They send Godwin in motion. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Number 13, Mike Evans. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 36-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and got a fresh set of downs.
And he's in! Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch, and sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch, and great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
On the return is Sean Tucker. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Tell us on the coverage.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to Bucky.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. They send Godwin in motion. Baker going to give it to Irving. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
To Cade Otten. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. 2nd down and 3. Baker to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. 3rd down coming up.
And 3 yards to go.
Mayfield exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st down is Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Cade Otten. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs will level things out at 7 apiece.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First hit for him on the afternoon. afternoon, and it results in a first down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is McCarthy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
15-yard line.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career. They send Godwin in motion. On second down, Baker. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Halftime coming up. We'll get you now to Scott Hansen, our EA Sports halftime report.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive first and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it battled.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. that nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is going to have a Bucs first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They pick it up on 4th and 2.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Now Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Cade Otton. Touchdown Buccaneers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. On first down, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a
big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To Aaron Jones. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
14 yards.
A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
First and 10.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive?
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A gain of 9 on the
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good game, brings up 3rd down.
That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy, and he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It is on the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. It's Otten in motion. They'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. Now he's loose up the right sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A 49-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
1st down, here's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
We'll go again here with Irvin. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Just 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Trying to keep the drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Out to his right. Inside the 10. It is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chase McLaughlin to kick
So the
off
kickoff
for the
team out there
Buccaneers.
one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one
The Vikings
sent
take
all the way
over
over the
1st and
back
10
line. No
at
thought
their own
of putting
35-yard
this in the
line.
landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Taking this one downfield for Hopkinson.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Again, working deep downfield. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.